Hello, now we'll be exploring the topologies in computer networking. Okay, so first, what is topology? Topology is the arrangement of the computers in a network. Okay, so maybe let's get started. We'll add switches. This is okay. So there are different topologies, but first we will move the switch. What is the switch? This is a device, computer networking device, that connects the devices together on a computer network. Okay, so for example, let me bring up the PC. So for example, this one. Okay, so for example like that. Okay, and then there's also hubs. Okay, this is also a devices. This one can connect multiple computers and then make them together and then perform the function, make the computers function together as a single unit. Okay, but first let's move on to the first type of the first type of the topology, which is the bus topology. Okay. So first can set up the okay. So for example, so what is bus topology? Bus topology is a topology that use single medium, single cable. So for example, we're gonna use PC, and to laptop. Then there's also maybe a printer. Okay. So maybe we're connecting this. Okay, so what does this mean? This one has green and amber in it. It means that it hasn't forward the frames yet. So we need to wait for around 30 seconds and then it will start forwarding. Okay, so here you see that it has double green, so it means that it indicates that it already forwarding the frames. So this is the example of the bus topology. It has single medium, it has single cable, and it is cost effective. But the minus is it's vulnerable, and then it's half duplex, which is the data cannot be sent in two direction. Okay, that's is the bus topology. Okay, let's move on to the second type. Second topology, it is the ring topology. Okay, the ring topology. So, real quick. So this ring topology, it is connected in a circular manner. Okay. So here we can see that it is on a circular manner. Okay. Ring topologies, and then we can add the PCs. Oh, the end devices, I mean. And PC, laptop, also printer. So what is the pros in using the ring topology? It is cost expensive, and then it is not that expensive to set up, and then it also easy to identify the issues within the system. Okay. But the cons are it is still vulnerable to errors, and then if one goes down, if one node goes down, it will take the entire network down. Okay. And then if you want to reconfigure or maybe add or remove nodes, the entire network has to be offline to do that. So there's ring topology. Okay. And then let's move on to the third one, which is the star topology. The star topology. Okay, so it is basically all. Okay, let me set up real quick. So it is connected to the central node. So here, maybe let's get a laptop printer. Okay. So here, let's set up. So it is all connected with the central node. So this network can be modified without taking the entire network down, and then it's also easy to identify the errors within the network system. And then the cons are, if the central hub goes down, wait, maybe we can use the hubs, set off the switch. Okay, set up. So if the central hub goes down, the rest of the network cannot function well. And then the overall performance of the network is limited by the central node. But there's no failed port. Okay, so that's it with the star topology. And then also, because the performance is limited to the central node configuration and the specification, so it's expensive to set up. Okay, let's move on to the fourth type, which is the mesh topology. Okay, so in mesh topology, it is all the nodes are interconnected. What does that mean? Let me demonstrate real quick. So in here, all the nodes are interconnected. So there are two types actually. There are full mesh, and then there is partial mesh. So partial mesh, it has 2 or 3, or some of it is not interconnected, and the full mesh is interconnected, full interconnected. So for example, like this. Okay, this one is full. This is the partial mesh, so it's not fully interconnected. Then like this, it's all full interconnected, so it's a full mesh. Then let me add the end devices. I can add PC, laptop here, and then printer. Okay, so in here there's also 2 methods of data transmission. There are routing and flooding. So when the data is routed, the nodes will use logic to use for the shortest distance to send the data. But when it's flooding, when the data flooded, the information is sent to all nodes. So there are 2 methods of data transmission here. Okay, it's fast, it's stable, it is resistant to failure. But the minus is it's labor intensive, it's also time consuming to set, and it requires a lot of cable. So that's mesh topology. And we'll move on to the last topology. It is hybrid. So what is hybrid topology? It is basically it's combining 2 or 3 or more different topology structure. It's commonly found in larger companies. Okay, so for example here we have the ring topology. Maybe we want to combine it with the bus topology, or maybe the star. Okay, so let me set up the second one real quick. 2950. So for example, in here in the left we have the the ring topology, we'll add the star topology with PC laptop. Okay, we get the star topology here, the best topology, not the best, but it's a ring topology, and then we will connect it. So here we will combine two different topologies. So here you get the combination of the ring topologies and then the star topologies. Yes. It is flexible, the hybrid topology, but the administrator should be experienced and know how to function optimally. Okay, so there's 5 different types of topologies. I hope this helps. Have a good day and take care.